Hello. Always Dizzy here. Going to start with puzzle streak of 42, as I always do before I play any games. Going to start at the 1 minute mark. Oh, I had a tiring day today. Tomorrow, hopefully a bit less tiring. Hello, Mimzovich. I am terrible at math. I barely passed math 11 or 12. I can't even remember. I don't think I took math 12. Going to start in 9 seconds. Here we go. Black. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. I'm a tired one. You're Asian. You should be very good at math. No, I'm terrible at math. I'm not the right person to ask. Can you still fail? They don't fail kids anymore. It's not racist. That's a positive thing. It's a stereotype, maybe. It's not racist. Check, and then rook g8. And if he goes to e1, we take the rook. Boom, boom, boom. Forky worky. Take grade 10. But did they actually fail kids? Or did they just say they do? God, I am bloated. Ate like crap as usual. Because I was so busy I didn't have time to cook. Oh man, I made such a freaking good dinner yesterday. Ridiculously good dinner yesterday. 13. Didn't I just have this? Check, check, check. There's got to be something. Check. And then what? Whoops, not there. Mate. 14. So full. Why did I eat so much? Why did I have that last donut? Oh my God. Bishop is undefended. Check. Wins a rook. No, I guess it wins the queen. 16. Check. Mate in 2. 17. So I'm waiting for more people to join because I have a question that I need to ask the peoples. Okay, we have a check. And then hello, Sin City. Check, and then what? I mean, you can almost take on g7. Right, because I'm hitting the rook. Rook moves somewhere. And then I'm going to take on f6. Might not be right. but it's what I'm playing. Okay, 18. Sheepal. We have a check. Picking up the rook. Or so I thought. Oh, we take the knight. 19. Check. No, he's got a rook. He's got a nug. Okay, check. He can't go here. I'm worried about queen e8. I guess after queen e8, I have king h7. Yeah. $20. Okay, I win the queen. Stay on this file. Sorry, where was it? Where? No, I wanted to go here after. Yeah, so check. Wait. I had a plan of doing something like this. But that doesn't line up. I can just take the rook. Jeez. Or can I? Yes, I can. 21. Check. And then take an E or mate on E2. 22. Double attack. When we're up a bishop. 23. Double attack. 24. Take and then take the rook. 25. Check. 26. Check. Or maybe here. Rook D, D8. Hmm. 27. This is kind of annoying. So, I got 3 ways to take. I really don't like this. So if I take with the bishop, he doesn't have any good checks. He has knight c4, and then I just take, and I assume I'm fine. And I'm threatening queen d1. So I don't know what he can do about that. Queen g3, I go queen d1. I'm taking with the bishop. That hurt. That hurt. What did I miss here? A million things. H4. And yeah, okay, so he creates lift this way. How did I miss that? So H4, H3, and then also just, sorry. There was queen E7. Oh, I missed a million moves. Oh, this makes a lot of sense, except, yeah, I didn't like, oh yeah, this still works. Sorry, guys. I was very slow that stretch. Bing, bang, boom. Bing. Take. Check. Seems good, but it seems overly complicated too. I'm gonna play it because this looks good to me. Oh yeah, the check. I have to stay on the rook. My bad. Oh boy, not a good sign. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. No. Yeah, I don't know what the hell that was. Don't even ask me. Don't even. I don't know. I don't know. How much time I got here? It's only been 15 minutes. Why am I self-destructing so early? Oh my god! What's going on in my head? Nothing. Nothing's going on in my head. Focus. Check, check, mate. Take, fork. I'm going too quick. Going too quick. I shouldn't be going this fast. Check. C5? You can't stay on the knight. Discovery on the queen. Fork. Check and then rook d1. Rook e8. Knight b5. Take. 23. Check. Take, check. Then what? No. Then check. Queen f4. King e2. No, actually, I might go here, I think. I want to go queen d3. Hello, Vivek. Oh! It's Vivek's fault! It's not my fault. Vivek. Come on. There we go. Check. Check. I don't know if this is good enough. It's a pawn. I don't like that one. Guess I have to do something on G6 or G3. Looks like I have to take on G3 here. Or knight F3. Holy smokes. Oh my God. Shame. I obviously did not see that. Oh my God. Holy smokes. I don't know what to say. Blind as a bat today. What am I missing now? This is rated 1000. I've been missing the most simple tactics today, and I can't even do a 1000 rated puzzle now. I can't even do a 1000 rated puzzle. Tempted to take with a rook, and because you'd think there'd be something, but I don't know. If I take this way, then I have rook c2, rook c7. I think I'll be up the exchange at the end here. Okay. Be up the exchange here. So now that there's people watching, I have a question for you guys. So there are the new Chessable. There's 2 Chessable courses I'm thinking about buying. One just came out today. I don't, and I want the video for both. But I don't really want to spend the money. Do you guys think I should buy it? Even though I have so many courses and books still left to read. Or should I save my money? Save my hard-earned money. Hello there, chat. Yeah, but I mean, I don't want to. I have to support the author, and it's nice to have them. The courses are 100 endgames you must know, and then Simon Williams just came out with a course today, the lifetime repertoire for the Stonewall Dutch, which is interesting. And there's a lot of you get a lot of Stonewall opportunities in the classical Dutch, which the computer likes, which I steer away from. And I also don't really know what to do in the Stonewall, so it might be useful for me to learn. And in the bird, there's a lot of Stonewall positions, so I thought it could be useful for me. And there's some really interesting lines in the course, like there's an exchange sack against the London. I don't have a course. I don't have any courses out, the chess kit. Okay, Queen h6, Bishop h7. Then I might have knight e6. Is that enough? I don't know. But I'm thinking knight e6 here. Then I have rook c8 and queen g7 and stuff. Yeah. Well, we have this. And how do we take? Well, this allows a check. Probably a perpet. So I think we're taking this way. 22. Rook pawn, he's not going to catch me. Fork. Okay, you think 100 endgames isn't worth, but I was looking at the chapters. There's stuff there that looks like, I don't know. I mean, I think it's a fork. There's rook f7, and I just take. Is this as simple as I think it is? Weird. I don't really care about the supporting, but I don't want to steal. I don't want to pirate stuff. I'm not a pirate. I'm not a pirate. My brain, I'm struggling talking and doing puzzles at the same time. Thinking about trading and then gobbling. He can create a passed pawn, but my king should be good enough here. Yeah, I have to. I gotta go for this. Be outlaw. No. Okay, how about we have a check here and then I can do this maneuver, but he still gets this. If I take the knight right away, I think, oh wait, you can't, can you do that? No. I don't know. I'm scared that something will happen though. Is it pricey? No, I can afford it without the video, but I love John Bartholomew. And I guess I could buy the course and then add the video later. That's a nice option to have. But they're also both in sale now. That's the other conundrum. Yeah, so I don't know what the difference first is like between taking the bishop and taking the knight here. My spidey sense is scared of queen g4 right away. I'm just scared of it. Check. King g6. But he's got no more checks. I guess he could go maybe queen e8. It's not about if I'm going to get in trouble. It's about doing the right thing. Okay, queen e8. No, because his lifetime Scandi's on this other site called like Chesserific or something, and it looks like it's from like built in the 1990s. And I want to keep everything on Chessable. Okay, I'm just going to minimize chat so I can focus here. Yeah, so if I take queen e6, king g6, he may have queen e8. But that should be winning with a ton of maneuvering. Even then, I'm not 100% sure. He's got a bishop and a pawn for a rook. But that must make the most sense. If I take here, it doesn't even make sense what I'm doing here. I'm still down a pawn, so I don't even know why I'm thinking about that. And then, yeah, that's still a lot of work there. Man, it's so much easier once I minimize chat. It's crazy. I just... so much easier. Okay, I think there's a fork here, double attack, whatever you want to call it. 27, I am white. Hear me roar. assume I take on g4. Or, yeah, because otherwise his pawns are going to be too much of a headache. And then a6. If he pushes, I'm going to promote with check. And if he takes, I take. And I'll just have to assume that's winning. 28. Chat B minimized. C2. This is mined. But is it mined because even if I win the rook, I'm losing my knight. So I really need to promote. Check. Well, I will promote. I will promote. And if he goes to C1, I mean, I'm going to promote. Now, both checks look good, honestly. I mean, we might as well go with taking the rook, but why would this not be good? I guess because after check, it's not enough. So might as well do it this way. Although even this, it's not so clear. Check. I must be hallucinating, but knight d3, king d2. I'm really not on the ball today. I wonder if I could take here. But I'm going to start with this. Yeah. So now I wonder if I take on e1. And then if king here, then I give a check. I think I'm taking the rook here. Okay. It was probably not as hard as I made it out to be. Check wins the queen. 30. Chat is still minimized. We have a check. And he has to go queen f6 and then take him up a rook. God dang it. Why did I rush it? Okay, I have one last chance here. I have 20 minutes left. I'm just tired. I worked all day. So sloppy. I already forgot what I even did on that last one. Oh my God. I can still redeem myself if I'm accurate, if I'm careful. tricky. I wonder if I take on g4 and then bring up my king to go after this one. Then he might be quicker here still. I'm really not on it. Didn't mean to click. This is very true. I'm very stuck on this. So I can put his king on e1, and then take on g4. But he's fast enough to come back in time. And if I take on g4, he just takes. So I'm very confused. The other option is to bring in my king here, but it doesn't make sense because I could do that via two different options. I could also take first and then bring out my king, like take on g4, then bring out my king. But I mean, he's just always grabbing that. So I'm really confused. I think it's probably pushing. And then if I take g4, that's nice. That's nice. That configuration, he can't. Okay, I actually like that one. Oh, that's beautiful. I'm going to open up chat, actually. Nobody said anything. But that configuration, we have a pawn here, and with his, he won't be able to move. I'm used to that from the front, but not from the side. I don't know. I got confused. Okay, chat's back to minimized, and then so we gain this important tempo. I actually like that one. I'm just so not on the ball today that I didn't see it for so long. Just mate in one. No, see, I'm just missing everything. Okay, I have a check, but so what? Then his bishop hangs. $16. How much time do I have? Let me open up chat for a second. I've got 15 minutes. 15 minutes. I have check, take, check. 17. Rook pawn for the push, for the win. And then can my bishop stop both of these? It's going to have to. Check. And mate. 19. Check. Check. And then a double queen mate. 20. White to move. So can I not take? Take, check. I mean, I'm up a pawn there and my pawns are good. That should be good. I guess we have enough for a Greek gift. 22. Oh, my brain's not braining. Okay, can I go A6 and win the exchange? Takes, push? No, I can't. So maybe we go knight B6 first. Just queen D4 should be fine. 24. Well, we have to take. And then what? Bishop G6. 25. We are white. Another king and pawn. Is black in Zugzwang? If G4, I can take, like I should be able to take. And if F4, then I go king E4. And then king, whatever the square is, king E5. Down a rook. So that should be good. 27. Rook AC1. Queen F8. Or could I push and then Rook A? Wait, takes here. And then I can go here. It's not, possibly D6 and then Rook AC1, but my calculation is so off today. What if he creates luft? He might be able to create luft right away and be fine. It's still iffy though. This does look strong. D6. Because my idea is if rook takes, then I go rook C1, rook AC1. And then if rook D1, oh yeah, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. No, if rook A D1, sorry, if rook takes D1, I was going to go queen takes D1. But I think he has queen F8 there, then he's okay. If I go rook AC1 first, there's queen F8 again. Do we have time to push? I don't know. I'm going to guess. And I'll look at it with the engine after. And then I'm pushing. Yeah. How much time do I have? Let me look. 10 minutes. I'm just not on it today. Where was my queen? Yeah, so now I just take his queen, I think. 29. Takes? What's wrong with this? Just king h1. Oh, my bishop. Yeah, see, I'm missing it. I'm missing it all. So we go d4 then. 30. I didn't deserve to get that one. Check. 31. Check. If for some reason he goes king h8, then I have mate near, yeah, mate. And so he has to take on f7. And then this is again going to be good. There is, no, then I go rook f7. Yeah. So 32, check. Nope, it's mate in 2 here. 33. How much time do I have? 8 minutes. I won't make it in time, but maybe I can hit 42. No. We're down a pawn. His queen feels like it's close to being trapped. How about take on e4? He's got 2 pieces under attack here. But then he can take with check, which is very unfortunate. So maybe I go rook d6 first to kick out his queen, and then I go there. Okay, 34. Check. He has to take with the king. And then I have nothing. Can I go bishop g7? Threatening check. Check. Although I don't know the continuation after that, but it's interesting. I might have queen f6. Oh, not quite. Oh, it's check and then queen h6. 35. How much time do I got? 5 minutes. Chat still dead. White to move. Equal material. This one looks hard. There's a fork on d6. So maybe I can take the bishop. Yeah. Clearance. Clearance sacrifice. What's your clearance, Clarence? Okay. Check. And mate. 37. I might make it. I might make it. H6. And then if it goes here, then I have check. Still kind of iffy because you can always sack here and stuff. What if I took instead? I don't have the time to calculate all this. I feel it's h6 though, because it's harder for him. It's harder for him because he can't blockade the light squares. This is king. So I think I want to push. And then if he takes, I'm going to take g6. I mean, here I'll have an outside pass pawn. Yeah, this should be good. Okay, 38. How am I doing on time? 4 minutes left. Okay, white. This is interesting. If I take here, then I have a skewer at the end. He moves his king, so I can afford to move my king. Right, bing, bang. Bing, bang. That doesn't help him because I'm going to go with check. So 39. There's knight g5, threatening mate. So h5 or something. Yeah, that doesn't do it for me. What about knight h5? Knight h5, I'm winning. I have potential to win the exchange there. And if he takes, is that enough? Also, knight g5, my rook opens up. Knight g5, h5. I can almost take on c7 there. Or even almost can take on e6 there too. Or rook f7. There's a lot of moves here. Yeah, knight g5, like h5 or h6 or something. And then I might have rook f7. He doesn't have to take it though, but rook f7, king g8. Then I can... I don't know, but that looks good. I'm going to play it. It might not be right. Yeah, and then here I go rook f7. I'm looking at this one with the engine after though. Okay, I'm going to open up chat. Looks like... Okay, so I was curious if he doesn't take it. Yeah, there's just multiple good moves. Okay, I'm going to minimize chat. I have 1 minute left. I assume we take on h4. Always assume. That's how you get good at chess. You assume everything. I don't know how it could be anything else. It's got to be taking. Well, possibly it's rook, knight f2. Takes, check, rook here. I think the discovery potential is too dang good. And then check here. Or is it there? No, maybe it's knight g5. I think. Okay, last one. Well, we have a check. Let's look at it. And we have another check. Actually, I might go queen h there. Yeah, that's going to do it. I'm done. Oh. So I basically hit it right at the very end. I was maybe 30 seconds over. I'm going to get one wrong on purpose now. I can't believe I made it like 30 seconds late. I'll take it. redemption. Took me a long time, but I'll take it. Got there in the end. Oh, man. Got there in the end. That was brutal. Time for a game. $1967, 4-month-old account. I don't want to get a real account. No fake accounts for me. I'm not going to play any fake accounts. There we go. 5-year-old account. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. I'm really tempted to buy that course. And just to spice things up even. And the classical Dutch has not been working out so hot for me. And I think it has a lot of... No, I don't know if I want to take that. I'll do it in the style of the bird. I don't know if I want to go here. Because you can go bishop b4 and then f3. Actually, bishop b4 might have a5. Castle while I can. Now he can go bishop b4 with a little bit of tempo. Yeah, I ought to even, but I don't want to, I'm not going to pirate. I'm not, you got to support chess authors. I mean, come on. I think I'm going to take the bishop now. No, maybe I play a5. I'm going to play a5. I don't think Trump is big on chessable practice, chess study. My toe is sore. Okay, focus, man. Focus, focus, focus. Yeah, I'm going to take when I'm good and ready. I could start with c6. What about knight c6? Can I go b6 now? Even though... Well, this is coming, right? So maybe I go d6. I don't have time. Okay, I'm just going to play d6. Bishop d3, then I'll take... I wonder if I should have played b6. I probably should have. I regret not doing it. It's just... It's a weird configuration with a5 so early. But... Yeah, I probably should have played b6 there. It would have been good. Okay, I'm going to bring in the other knight just to annoy him. Just to annoy him. Except I got to be careful. If there's this after, okay, I'm technically okay there. I always have to watch out for knight g5. I always fall for that, but here I'm okay. And yeah, I'm going to plug this back here. Okay, I need to play b6. That's the thing, though. That's when this actually hurts because the bishop removes itself. So I could play queen e8 or I could play h6 to prevent that from being an issue. I think I'm going to play b6 here. He could play c5. He could. He can. And it's probably the best move. Oh, his bishop might be hanging. Yeah, but he can still create weak pawns. But if he goes c5, I might go dc. possibly BC. No, it has to be DC first. DC, because after DC... No, it doesn't have to be. I could go BC first. C5, BC, because then if DC, I have DC. And then AC, and then DC, and then AC, DC. Yeah, so C5, I have BC, but then... Okay, yeah, that looks good. Okay, bishop b7. Nothing has changed here, I don't think. I think I can just go bishop b7. Here I have queen e7 or queen e8. But I almost forgot about this already. Another thing that I should have considered was actually just knight e4. I forgot that you can get the double pawns and then play d5 before he did some of these other moves. Okay, he might go king h1, provoking me to take the knight to open up the g file. Not sure what I would do there. I might not take him up on that because he did play king h1. No, he brought it back. So yeah, there's almost rook lift ideas, which is what I'm trying to say. I could go knight e4 and then take with the pawn. I could do that. It's interesting. I'm going to do this. And then I have d5. I don't know. Maybe that doesn't work because he's already on c7. Because he just goes queen c7 now. d5 and then he takes. So I dropped c7 here. Actually, I should have taken with the bishop because that would have stopped all that. So I'm really rusty. I'm really playing poorly. Okay. So, so if I go for this, h3, and then bring this back, I don't know if I have time for all that. Maybe I'll go queen g5. Then he can't. Oh no, he's protected. I really played poorly. c5. Is that a move? Like I think I made like 5 or 6 mistakes this game so far. Small ones, not big mistakes, but too many. Too many for my liking. Okay, so if BC, I think I'm going BC. And then he can go rook b1 and stuff, but can't be helped. Yeah, my logic is that it's easier for me to defend d6 than it is to defend b6. I made so many misplays here this game. A bunch of little tiny ones. Okay. Okay, let's go here. I pin the pawn. Pin the D pawn. And going to take with the B pawn. So now rook B1, or he might not want to move that rook again. Okay, he does. So bishop A6. He can go here. I could also take. Do I want to start remaneuvering that? This, so, okay, so here, brings this in. Okay, let's go here. So rook B6, rook FC8, I'm thinking. Then he'll go rook FB1. But I'm holding there. Holding on for dear life. So rook FB1. And then I don't know. Okay, I have, okay, here you can just, there's trades. I've got this, doubles up. If we go here, rook FB1. Okay, I'm gonna go here first. So he can win a pawn now by taking on, trading rooks and then taking on C5. I'm running on fumes. Oh, I didn't even see, I forgot about that pawn. So I can trade 2 rooks for a queen. Can I take? Take, is there a fork? There is a fork. Okay, so take, and then I'll play the end game. I'll offer a queen trade. Or I guess I could take here. Takes. Dangerous. Dangerous. I think I'm going to offer the queen trade. Ah, that's not good though. Nothing's good. Okay, I'm going to go here. So if queen d4, okay. My bishop, it's always annoying. Maybe here, and then my bishop can protect. I could start with that. Yeah, here right away. Maybe this. Okay, let's just play it. Just play it. Rook b1. Maybe f. No, can I go e3? Okay, so now I go here. Okay, so if he wants to venture out. Okay. Do that. Okay, down a pawn. Push. I was thinking queen g5 as well was my other option. So if f3. Okay, let's go here. Bishop f3 now. Bishop e6. No, I've got check. Wins on the spot. King h1. Okay. Can I take this? Will I regret this? Rook a1. Queen c6 maybe. Okay. Bring this in. Bishop c2. Okay, takes. That's dangerous. That's very dangerous. Okay, so we'll take this way. This is also very dangerous. So, fortunately, I always have e2. Yeah, just said it. I always have e2. Just said it. I just said it. Mate. Okay, I didn't deserve to win, but he didn't deserve to win either. But it was too many low mistakes from me in the opening. They weren't terrible mistakes, but there were too many of them. So looking at it again, first of all, I think 94 might have been a little bit premature because he might just have bishop b4 to begin with. I have I have a5, but yeah, maybe, but he could still do that, or I don't know. Maybe 94 was okay, and I don't know about d6 though. No, there was something about e4. Yeah, for one thing, I think I could maybe play b6 and not here. No. Here. No, this was still fine. By the way, I don't know about this. He might have e4 actually, which is not terrible for me, but yeah, I'm not sure about this because he might have e4 here. I wonder what I did wrong because yeah, I'm thinking 94 might have been a little bit too early. Maybe because yeah, I don't know. I'll have to look at what's the engine after because he might have had e4 there. And then I think it's like some point here, I think he might have had c5. Even here, I was thinking he might have c5. And then I took with the pawn, which I regretted because oh wait, he didn't have time for queen c2. During the game, I thought he had time for queen c2 for some reason. But he doesn't. So yeah, maybe taking with the pawn was okay. Yeah, maybe I thought I played it a lot worse than I did. I did make some mistakes though for sure. And then he just played a little bit too slow here, and he got into time trouble as well, and he fell for this tactic. Okay, let's look at that with the engine. Oh man, I'm tired. Okay, beat a 1900, yay. Bittersweet. Yeah, I was losing here, +3. It was +3 for white. Okay, so rewinding it. Okay, 94 was fine. This was all fine. I was, wow, he played like so well for the first portion. I guess, I mean, I guess I played it fine. I thought I didn't. So couldn't he have played e4 here? Oh, we have e5? e5 and then e4. And then, okay, here and then we have rook e8 and then knight f6, I guess. Doesn't he have knight d2? But then I can keep attacking it? Is that the idea? Wait, knight d2 first. And then f3. Okay. So there, yeah, there was e5. Yeah, but I'm not used to these. This is what if I play b6? Yeah, I was thinking b6. But this d6 was fine though. This was all fine. Yeah, I was thinking maybe c5, and then I think I forget what I was going to do here. No, I don't think I was going to take. I think I was going to play bishop b7 and then just bring it back, something like that. So, yeah, I don't like this position though. The computer says it's okay for black, but I don't want to allow c5. Bishop a6, computer says is best, and if he takes, we're fine here. But this is not a fun position for black. Yeah, he prefers b6. And then if c5, bishop b7. I don't know. I don't like any of this. I don't like any of that c5. I wonder if it's because of a5. a5 stops b4, but it takes a good development move away from me. Like if I had played b6 and allowed b4, at least my development continues. So maybe that's what, maybe this was a little bit too slow. I know you play this in like the kingside fianchetto lines. You can play a5, that's thematic, but here it comes at a cost of slower development, piece development. Okay, so anyways, getting back to the game. This was all fine though. Although 94 computers recommending other moves, taking and then queen e8 or queen e8 right away. Yeah, bishop e2 was best, and c5 was a blunder. So it says takes, and then queen e5 wins a pawn, I think. We have queen c8, but surprisingly, this is +3. I could see white being better, but I'm surprised it's +3. Like every move. I guess it's just bishop g4. Our pawns are just too weak. They're just ultimately too weak. And our bishop is just staring into our pawn. But still, +3 is crazy. So instead, queen e7. I don't like queen e7. There's rook f7 and then h6. A lot of these moves transpose. It basically wants to wait around. This is not a fun position. Maybe rook f6 out of these options. Okay. But yeah, he didn't take on c5. And it's +1. Computer prefers the other rook to give up the a pawn. And then, oh yeah, so he can't take it yet. But yeah, this is not a good position for white. Yeah, and so yeah, c5 was rushed. I didn't really consider everything here. But it's kind of hard to play as black. I never should have put a pawn here. At least, like, it's different. Sometimes you can do that, but you need other play. Like the rook needs to be on f6 already, and the queen needs to be out. There needs to be more initiative on the king side if you're going to put a pawn there, I think. Okay, I don't know. Tough one. Okay, ginger beef. 80 games. No, thanks. Block. New account. 2-week-old account. One-month-old account. Oh my God. I'm not going to dodge again. Another Frums. What is it? 1-month-old account. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. This is funny. I actually looked at this earlier today. I think it's d4. And then after f6 is bishop g2, but you can play anything. And I looked at h4 today. No, I looked at, I think I looked at h4 today. And you can also do anything. Wow. Pretty bizarre. This is not a common thing. So yeah, I literally looked at this today. And I think it's taking. I'm pretty sure it's taking. Although no, that might have been after. I forget if it's after f6, but I think it's taking. We're hitting g5. I didn't look at it beyond gh, but this is such a rare opening. Incredibly rare opening, and I can't believe, like, I looked at it today and we're getting it today. That's crazy. So if g4, I wonder if I can go knight g5. I have to be really careful here. f6. I mean, I should be okay there. I'm worried about g3 though. Knight g5, g3. h3. Can I get away with that? We shall see. g3, I'm going h3. Yeah, so I was reading today what Raven wrote about the bird. He said like white is often trying to get e4 in these positions because black does not have a d pawn. And so the fact that black does not have a d pawn means that black can't really prevent e4 realistically most of the time. So white should aim to play e4 in a lot of these frums lines. Now, I don't know if GH was... Oh, I actually forgot about that pawn. Wow, so this is messy. Material is equal here. Well, there is no theory because no strong player plays the bird like this. Yeah, I might... I mean, maybe I shouldn't have done this, but... Because I'm supposed to be playing e4, so why did I put the knight there? He's hitting h2 now. I'm probably losing now. Can I go for this queen d3 thing? Yeah, because I'm just dropping h2. I'm thinking about bishop g2 is interesting as well. I mean, I guess technically I could take here. But then what? Then his queen's up there. Yeah, I misplayed this. Man, I'm losing all my frums lately. Feels bad. I'm thinking, so queen d3. And then if bishop takes... then maybe bishop g2. I'm going to go queen d3 because that's like... I'm just playing it. And then if rook h2, I don't know. Probably rook h2. Maybe rook g1. I haven't decided. But it looks like I'm going to lose to this guy. He's at an all-time high right now on Rapid. He's never been higher. He was 1,800 2 weeks ago. Okay. I have check. Well, to be fair, his account's only 1 month old. So, wait, how is his? This is amazing. His account is 1 month old, but he's played almost 1,800 Blitz games. That's a lot. Okay, so we have check, and then I can win. Okay, if it goes here. I have queen f4 or bishop f4. Bishop f4, knight e7. Should be good. That's it's not a bishop. Okay. Wait a second. After h4, I might have had bishop g5. I might have been mistaking this with f6 and then h4, which is the game I had yesterday was f6. So I might have, yeah, I might have been mistaking it with f6 first and then h4, then we go gh. And then he can't play knight f6 because the pawn is on f6. So I might have misplayed that a little bit. But I think gh might have been okay. Okay. So C3. C3 should be good. Oh, what did he take? Oh, a pawn. Okay, good. Well, I don't know what he's doing. Pretty bizarre. Pretty bizarre. You can't make a career out of it. Okay, so where's the win? Check. I think he has to take with the knight. I mean, block with the knight, and then it's just, I mean, this should be winning. This is a weird game. Okay. Yeah, so I think I might have had bishop g5 after h4. Yeah. I could have just been bishop g5 here, or even knight takes. But I could have went bishop g5. I was thinking, because yesterday we had f6, and then bishop g2, h4, and then I think that's where you go gh. Let's look at that with the engine. Yeah, that's bizarre. I was just looking at that line. Okay, so yeah, here we're just winning because that's the front. So f6, and I forget if I even decided what I want to play here. I think bishop g2. I think this might be in his course. I forget. And then if h5, if h4, let me refresh. Oh, come on, Lee chess is so buggy. f6, bishop g2, h4. Yeah, see, then we take. Because I just looked at this. Yeah, that's what takes. And then g4, then knight g5. Wow. Queen d3 only move, though. This gets a little sharp. This gets a little sharp. Only move. Yeah, I no, but it was different. The position was different. I had a lot going for me. I think it was a little different. Or was it? I hope it wasn't the same. Let's see. I can check. No, it was a little bit different. It was not as scary. I think I was at more material or something. Yeah. So take that's a g4. Yeah, it was something similar. And then if he takes on h4, then again queen d3 or knight c3. I don't really like how wild it is, but yeah. So this was a mistake. Rook takes h4 immediately, and I've got some problems. We're still better though. Yeah, so only after f6 and h4 that can we do this? Yeah. Okay. Play another one. My mind's not here though. Like it's just not here. Another 1 month old account, 21 games. Come on, Lee Chess, seriously. And are you going to penalize me now? I mean, what the hell? All these new accounts. What's the point of playing online? What is the point? What is the point of playing online? Everyone has a brand new account. Fake ratings, fake accounts. Oh my God. Oh, I am timed out. Guys, I'm going to leave it there. That's you can thank Lichess. It's just stupid. How many? Almost all my opponents today were brand new accounts. It's just ridiculous. And then I get punished. Okay, you can thank Lichess. I'll be back tomorrow. Have a good night. See you next.